Hello, hello, hello. Guys! I'm bringing you to a classroom because we broke into school today. I'm here to teach you something today. I'm here to teach you about the right opinion on anime. Because I asked you for your hot takes and unpopular opinions on anime. And I'm going to read them today. And I'm going to give you the right opinion. Welcome to the Miya Anime Hot Takes, where you send in your unpopular opinions and hot takes on anime and manga. I will talk about my opinions while I go through your opinions, okay? We're going to have a simple, easy start. This looks long at the beginning, but it's just the same opinion compiled 3 times. So what I did is I looked at the opinions and I checked if people share opinions and put them on one slide. So sometimes they don't all fit, but I'm trying to show as many as possible. The first slide is about My Hero Academia. The side characters in My Hero Academia are the only redeeming thing about the show. I'm pretty sure nobody really cares about the MC Deku anymore. There was more interesting character development between Otako and Himiko than Deku and anyone else in the show. My Hero Academia was legitimately just ruined by the fan base. I was a My Hero Academia enjoyer up until I heard how it ends and felt immediate disappointment and decided to stop following it. The first slide is about My Hero Academia mid. Starting off lukewarm. Yeah, I feel like those are not very hot opinions, right? They're not super hot. They're pretty lukewarm, right? I think it has a potential. Like, the side characters, some of them are great. Some of them have really cool character arcs. The ideas were great. It had so much potential, but a lot of the potential was ruined. I love Bakugo. Yes.
Jojo is mid.
Banned. The common trope I realized is one half would say the show sucks and the other half would say my hot take is that the show is actually good. Which side is hot now? My Hero Academia is so overhated due to that side of the fan base and also misunderstanding Deku's character. And the second opinion was My Hero Academia was legitimately just ruined by the fan base. The show is good, but the fan base is bad, which is not exactly a hot take either, right? Would you say My Hero Academia is bad is the hot take, or My Hero Academia is good is the hot take? My Hero Academia is decent but not high tier on good enough to argue when people don't like it. Next opinion! That was wild. A lot of Neon Genesis Evangelion stuff, actually. People said it sucks. Then they said, I did not enjoy Neon Genesis Evangelion. I respect the show, but I watched a few episodes and it did not live up to the hype for me. And then it's overrated and the ending is dumb as heck. The opening song is fire though. The opening is fire still. The opening does not get old, let's be real. It's not my cup of tea either. If I wanted to watch a mech anime with some romance in it, I would rather watch Macross Frontier, personally. That is my opinion. Anyways, next one. Oh my god, One Piece. Even as a One Piece fan, I relate to every single one here. I'm going to read it to you. My unpopular anime opinion is One Piece is a bad anime to start with. And then the next person said, hear me out about One Piece. One Piece is one of the strong pillars of anime and manga. It was my first anime, but having 1,000 plus episodes with some filler episodes who are just a flashback about what we know make it difficult to watch. Don't worry, once you're in, it's good. Like, no, I can't recommend the anime because the number of episodes. It's so true. Hoping the remake is gonna help that. Yes, I'm hoping that too. And then One Piece is mid because it has too much content and therefore is impossible to really get into unless you know life it. I am caught up with One Piece. I watch it and I read it regularly, but I only can do that because I watched it as a child and I have the nostalgia, and I watched it all the way to the New World and didn't have to watch that again when I was older. I will never recommend this to anyone who's just starting off with anime. No way. Next one is one I almost got cancelled for. This is an opinion people were threatening me for, threatening to beat me up for this opinion. I'm so sorry. I want to officially apologize because I do share this opinion. Demon Slayer was so generic and uninspired that I dropped it after 3 episodes. Number 2, Demon Slayer is way overhyped. The animation is phenomenal, but the main character is so annoying. And then opinion number 3, Demon Slayer is hot trash and people who like it have a bad taste in anime. That's hard. Animation, sound design, peak. The rest, story, characters, pacing, yes, that's something. I still believe it's a beautiful looking anime, but I really don't like the characters in the story personally.
Okay, time to clip this out of context now. miyamivt.
No, don't cancel me again. I can appreciate something for what it does good, and Demon Slayer does things good, but I personally don't like it, and that's my personal taste and opinion, because I think the story for me personally is very uninspired and boring. And the characters are very boring for me personally as well. And I don't like the main character that much either. Next! I made a little graphic for this one because someone said Chainsaw Man is better than Jujutsu Kaisen. And then there was Dandadan is better than Chainsaw Man. So I made a little graphic. Is this true? I do love all of them. I'm going to say it. I love all of them. I see the issues Jujutsu Kaisen has. I finished reading Jujutsu Kaisen. I have big issues with later arcs. I believe the mangaka just didn't have any fun doing it anymore and just wanted to be done with it, honestly. I cannot read Chainsaw Man very well because I get too depressed, but I loved the anime season personally. It was insanely well made. Dandadan is just quality-wise, like the anime is just so well done. The color theory, the animations, the storytelling, the cinematography. All of them have an amazing animation though. Like all of them, Jujutsu has amazing animation as well. Then again, that's MAPPA, I guess. Jujutsu Chainsaw Man is MAPPA, I guess. Of course, they have amazing animations. They have crazy animators who are completely overworked. So, next slide. Some people also sent in JJK's mid. Again, I talked about it for a second before. I love JJK. Specifically the beginning, the setup was great. I have many issues with later part of JJK. I don't know what happened with the art style at the end there, but some of it was so messy. I didn't
Our
even...
streamer chat.
I know. I just couldn't read what was going on. It got so messy. I'm going to say it. JJK is better than Demon Slayer. JJK at least is a little bit more daring, you know? At least he dared to do some quirky stuff with it. At least he dared to kill off a few characters and he dared to do some random twists and he dared to experiment even though some of the experiments didn't go well, you know? With Demon Slayer, it just feels like they just played it safe. It's Attack on Titan time! The good old mech anime. Half of the people said Attack on Titan is shit. Half of the people said Attack on Titan is actually good. It's like My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan kind of became controversial. I had such a roller coaster ride experience with Attack on Titan. When it came out, the first few episodes, I was like, oh yeah, that's good. Then I was like, it's kind of getting boring. I don't know if I'm really the target group. Then I kept watching and I was like, wait, this is actually really good. And then at the end, I was like slightly disappointed with the end. I didn't even mind the twist into the finding out the reality and going into more of a war setting. I found that okay. So it was kind of like a roller coaster ride for me. I can see the good, but I wouldn't call it one of my favorites ever. People are very split on Attack on Titan. This is why it lands on mid, because mid is the middle. Oh yes, there we go. Sword Art Online next. Somehow the hot takes now, all of the hot takes about Sword Art Online is that it's good. When did the general public decide that Sword Art Online is actually bad, so all of the hot takes now are that Sword Art Online is good? When did that happen? Second season was the one that made me stop watching? Honestly, I don't have strong opinions. I think for the time it came out, it was something cool.
Ara.
I don't think it's like groundbreaking. It's not something I would ever call my favorite. That was the first slightly warm opinion. Death Note is mid at best, mostly boring and utterly ridiculous as worst. Death Note is not even that good. That's a slightly hotter opinion in my book.
Did they only watch the live action? Holy.
I think if you say I like the first half, but I don't like the second half, that would be more of a lukewarm opinion, right? And then if someone says, but the second part is overhated, that'd be another lukewarm opinion, right? That would be like the typical opinions. But saying all of it is bad, you have to open a Death Note manga and actually look at the speech bubbles and realize how much text there is. You have to be prepared to read a lot. What is the next one? Number 1, Isekai needs to go the frick away. And number 2, the Isekai genre should have been dead for at least 3 years. There's nothing original in this genre nowadays. Oh god, there's many Isekai fans. It has been milked, yes. I have a big problem with Isekai because I cannot do it anymore. I cannot do the tropes anymore. Why does everybody love the main character no matter how unlikable the main character is?
That time I died and became a German shark with a psychotic audience that bullies me with platonic love.
Literally me. I just appreciate more actual fantasy coming out now due to that. Next opinion, guys. When I saw this, I thought, wait, this is the most popular opinion on the entire internet. Another anime that left me immensely disappointed was Tokyo Ghoul. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one season of the show. Tokyo Ghoul, the manga, is amazing. The anime is shit. And that's like the most popular opinion out there. Don't worry about it. My sweet summer child who wrote this, don't worry about it. Because that's like the most common opinion to have. The only good thing that came out of the anime is like the most meme-worthy opening song ever. We got Unravel. Devilman Crybaby is overrated. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. Period. That's it. That's my opinion. I think it's good. We are at the solo leveling part of the stream, guys. Solo leveling is the blandest stress to ever receive such high ratings. Even Kirito is a deeper character than Solo's MC. People who think solo leveling is good are wrong and should feel bad. Solo leveling is trash. It's aura farming, yes. Okay, you know what solo leveling is?
Listen, agree on the first season, but the second season has been kinda fun.
That's the thing. Solo leveling is fun. It's not deep. It is not life-changing. It will not open your eyes to new ideas. It's a guilty pleasure, yes. It's a guilty pleasure. It's great to watch while eating dinner.
Exactly like junk food.
Yeah.
You know it isn't good, but you keep going back for more chips.
Yeah, kind of like that. Exactly. Sometimes you want content where you just lean back and don't use your brain a lot. Oh god, we might anger some people today. I am not entertained when I watch Dragon Ball nowadays. I cannot watch it anymore as much as I could as a child. As a child, I was obsessed. Nowadays, I cannot sit down and watch it and have a good time. It doesn't entertain me anymore as much. I just feel like I grew out of it. I was like, yeah, I have nostalgia for it and I appreciate the nostalgia and the childhood I had with it. But I don't want to sit down and watch it anymore. If I had the choice to watch Dragon Ball or anything else, I wouldn't watch Dragon Ball. See, this is a hot take and I disagree. The animation in Frieren looks like something out of the 90s is absolutely wrong. That's just wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Have you ever really watched a 90s anime? That's wrong. Oh, we're starting with JoJo's now. Part 1 of JoJo is better than part 3 and Hamon wasn't utilized to its full potential. That's like a mixed opinion. It's like not hot, it's not cold, it's just completely taste. I know quite a few people who like the first 2 parts of JoJo's the most and like Hamon the most, and I can totally respect that. But I do love stands personally. I think stands are super cool. My favorite parts are 4 and 5 in anime right now. I guess that's just really a kind of taste kind of situation. If you call anime by the American name, you're a fake anime fan. No, I don't think that's a good take. I don't care what you call it. I don't believe in gatekeeping. When I was an edgy teenager, I was like, how do you dare watch this as a dub? How do you dare not read the manga? Fucking gatekeepy as fuck. Growing older means growing up and stopping the gatekeeping. Let's be real. Thank you! Bye-bye! See you later, alligator! Well, crocodile! Bye-bye!